Hello everybody, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I finished looting all of the Drugar bodies and the Drugar shop here. I've got a rather nice collection of weapons now, including a dueling sword of screams, which is not quite as awesome as the singing sword I've got, but you know, it's a little more bardy, so we'll go ahead and take it. Also got that Bow of the Banshee now. Don't think I changed anybody else's gear out too much, except that, you know, Karluk still has, you know, she now has this awesome great sword, which is not quite as awesome as the great axe she already had.
The other way.
Anyway, I think we've said everything that we can to the gnome leaders.
Freedom. I'd forgotten how it felt. Thank you.
Listen,
By the gods. We'll be safe across the Ebon Lake. Then, back to the city, Geodal Iron Hand willing.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Light on my feet.
Nina and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. These are...
I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're... That's what matters. No. Blood. It can't be.
Anyway, got the 4 of them freed. Oh, we did not quite finish looting this one, however. They have anything other than a halberd and some tasty stew. Oh, but I have actually thrown so much gear onto Karluk that she is now encumbered.
oh, I could go for a good meal.
She just hit me. Yeah, okay, I did get
Hold
the...
Are you all right?
Lunk. Better now that I'm with you.
Did get the one who was hiding over there.
We're near. We're near.
Get it out of your mind.
And yeah, it did go through their chests here. Anyway, practical upshot is, I don't think I have to pay them anything now.
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Of course, I did just kill off all the merchants, but... But we were probably going to have to kill all of them sooner or later anyway, right? And hey, then we can loot all the drow corpses. Creased letter, an engraved harper pen.
This is a Harper emblem. What was she doing here?
Well, we kind of figured that out already, but... Anyway, let's go ahead and teleport ourselves back to the colony.
Melium is right. I should get a mask.
And I don't recall that fellow being here before, but we'll talk to him in a moment.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
I saved them, expect to see them here soon.
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
Well, probably true, but I also killed the Drugar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
And how long till you're fit to move?
Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
You know, I could try healing you. I'm kind of skilled in that. Got magic. Yeah, well, we'll just...
Peacebringer, be at home.
Brought you near his head. Thought you might have liked the rest of him, but yep, there he is.
The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Ooh, Life Chanter. I like that name.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Well, we got a reward for delivering Nern's head. Sovereign Spa rewarded you, and we now have Invoice Amulet, Voice of the Circle. So what does that do? Grants an ally a +2 bonus on persuasion checks. Well, I'd rather hope for something that would kind of benefit me directly, but that is still kind of impressive.
Peacebringer, be at home.
Alright, well... Not else I can say to that. Let's see who this guy is.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service.
Society of Brilliance, eh?
Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Thank you, I guess. I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
I like this.
It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
I collect mushrooms to sell on the surface. Mind flayer infected me with a tadpole.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power?
Explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact.
Yeah.
You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No cellomorphosis? That's impossible, but intriguing.
What?
You're looking to have it extracted.
And if it is your friend, how is that possible?
I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change.
What's the grand design?
A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Alright. If
As
this
the
guy
man's
wanted to kill
mind
us, he'd
pierces yours,
probably do
the
it.
tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract it?
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence.
Well, we kind of figured that.
Even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
That doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Tell about the strange mind flayer ship.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Bypass? What kind of alchemy are we talking about here?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Eating those doesn't seem like a great idea.
My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess,
Oh, thank you.
should remain intact.
Lovely. So where do I find the mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Where does this Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Moving tower. Got it.
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Susur bark, huh? Okay.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Never seen a hobgoblin like you before.
The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality.
Were you here when the Drugar attacked?
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
You have anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Now let's see. Boots of Genial Striding. Circlet of Blasting. The Baneful. Bound to an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's pack weapon. Scroll of Fly, Scroll of Phantasmal Killer, Scroll of Stoneskin, Scroll of Gaseous Form. Psychic Spark lets you cast Magic Missile. Cinder Shoes, when you burn, you gain 2 turns of heat. Sunwalker's Giftware can see up to 12 in the dark, up to 12 meters. Scroll See Invisibility. Melf's First Staff. That does Magic Miss or Melf's Acid Arrow, not Magic Missile. Lifebringer, when wearer gains lightning charges, they also gain 3 temporary hit points. And Scroll Web. Looks like we got a few supplies here. Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, Oral Histories of Faerun, Lords of Madness, Scroll of Revivify, Scroll of Shocking Grasp, Potion of Healing. Pretty sure I have most of those spells already, but Actually, I don't have that much gold for the whole party, so...
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Oh, got a fair bit there. Oh, whoop. And something weird just happened there. All my party stuff. Yeah, my party menu just disappeared completely. And it's not letting me go into inventory.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Let's see, yeah, research sounds like a dangerous prospect.
Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, trillimac. I've studied them for years.
And I completely failed the Arcana check there.
This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict.
Uh-huh. Okay, now I got my inventory back. Thought that might work. And switching to will seems to completely and totally shut everything off.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight.
But yeah, only bound to an Eldritch Knight or a Warlock's pack weapon. So just make that happen.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight.
And did not note that this earlier. I gave her this magic cap that during combat, when the wearer starts the turn with 50% less, 50% hit points or less, they gain wrath for 2 turns. Thought that might be helpful. Anyway.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
much reason to mess around with Shadowheart's gear of late. But that Circle of Blasting does seem potentially useful. Not necessarily for her, though. I think that could be a very useful weapon for Gale.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue. Have you spoken with Skris?
It's giving me a space option to... Alright, let me try saving here. Did I mess something up by turning off a HUD display, or... Yeah, okay, something got glitched pretty bad here from the look of it. But I think, luckily, it's saved. So, let me see if loading will put things back to normal, or if I'm just going to have to stop and restart the game. Because, yeah, that is annoying and weird. After we see if the menu is still there with this save, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this chapter here, because we just went past the half-hour mark, and this may take me some time to suss out, especially if I have to go back and replay through all this just to get to where I can get all this gear again without having to worry about, you know, my health menu disappearing. And yeah, there it is. So let's see. And thank you all for bearing with me on checking this out, and you know, apologies if it turns out this is some sort of a weird glitch. And yeah, there's the party loot, sure enough. So okay, good news. I don't have to go back and replay all this after all. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And next time, we'll pick up with continuing to explore the Underdark. Take care until then.